Gift, present!
Present! Yeah!
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for all the Big Bang Theory seasons ranked.
Oh, it's not cool. It's a childish trick designed to confuse and intrigue simpletons. How'd you do it?
Where did my life go, Penny?
You're so brave. I'm proud of you.
I ate a butterfly.
For this list, we'll be ranking every Big Bang season from the one that gave us the least bang to the most bang. Which season is your favourite? Let us know in the comments below. Number 12, Season 8. We have to start this off by admitting that it was very hard to put Season 8 in last place, given that it was the season that gave us Emily or Cinnamon.
Who is he talking to, Emily or Cinnamon? I want you to know, the bed feels so lonely when you're not in it.
However, when looking at the overall season, it is generally acknowledged as the weakest link in this nerdy chain. While Penny's new pharmaceutical job was a positive character development, it also felt a little bit forced and unrealistic.
Any chance his car needs to be washed by a girl in a bikini?
Kind of like Raj and Emily's compatibility. Also, the appearance of Howard's half-brother is a huge moment that's completely forgotten about by the next episode.
Well, I hope I get to see you again.
I hope so too. I've always dreamed of having a brother to play catch with.
Keep dreaming.
But regardless of the disappointing details, the season did have some good moments, and the loss of Howard's mum, actress Carol Ann Susie, was handled with heartwarming care.
That was my aunt. Ma took a nap. She never woke up.
Oh my God, Howie.
Number 11, Season 10. Season 10 started with Leonard and Penny's second wedding and ended with Sheldon's proposal to Amy.
Will you marry me?
Those are some great bookends, but in between them, the season just wasn't as solid as most of the others. The whole Air Force project storyline starts off strong, but slowly loses steam and never provides the guys with any rewards, after spending all that energy forming the contractual partnership the previous season.
Gentlemen, I think we are losing sight of the real issue. We are on the precipice of becoming faceless cogs in the military-industrial complex. Isn't that exciting?
Similarly, Raj starts off strong romancing the beautiful custodian at Caltech, only to have it end without any reason given. On the plus side, there were some standout episodes, including Penny at the comic book convention and Sheldon trying to seduce Amy into making a baby.
We lock that door, lower our underpants a little, and make a baby.
Number 10, Season 1. First seasons, especially sitcoms, are usually not the best a show has to offer.
Soft kitty, warm kitty.
That isn't to say Big Bang's first season wasn't good, because there are definitely some standout episodes and some classic moments. From the first soft kitty to Raj's first grasshopper.
Why don't you just meet this girl and see what happens?
Haven't you been listening to me? I cannot talk to women. Raj.
No, let's see how long it takes him.
But while the season provided plenty of laughs, it was also still trying to figure out who the characters were, especially when it came to Penny and Sheldon.
Leonard, I don't think I can do this.
What are you kidding? You're a semi-pro.
The pilot episode is particularly cringeworthy for how ditzy they made Penny and how sexual they made Sheldon. In the first 15 minutes of the season, Sheldon contemplates performing an intimate act for money and blushes when a pretty girl is impressed by his whiteboard.
So you're like one of those beautiful mind genius guys.
Yeah.
Does any of that sound like the Sheldon we all know? Number 9, Season 5.
And at some point during the night, an armadillo crawled in and spooned me.
Season 5 picked up right where Season 4 left off, with everyone still dealing with the revelation that Penny and Raj hooked up. But while Penny and Raj get the season started, the main relationship of Season 5 is Howard and Bernadette, as they work their way towards a season-ending wedding.
We now pronounce you husband and wife.
Sheldon and Amy also take their relationship to the next level when she becomes his actual girlfriend, no air quotes required. The season also sees the end of Leonard and Priya and the beginning of Leonard and Penny again.
So I guess we both messed up a little.
No, I messed up a little. You messed up a lot.
And for pure laughs, we can't forget Howard's astronaut training, Sheldon's bongos, and Amy's painting. Number 8, Season 9. Season 9 sees Penny and Leonard finally get married, and Amy and Sheldon finally get busy.
Well, I enjoyed that more than I thought I would.
Although, when this season started, Amy and Sheldon were no longer a couple. And while we all know that they would get back together eventually, this breakup storyline was a smart thing for the writers to do, and made sense given how much Amy had to put up with for years.
You know what, Sheldon? You've made this really easy. You're immature, you're selfish, you just insulted me to my face. I don't need any more time to think, we're broken up.
It's also, like when she went on a date with Stuart back in season 5, forced Sheldon to recognise how important she was to him. Season 9 also saw Bernadette getting pregnant, Raj dating 2 women, and a great guest starring role from Michael Rappaport as a black market liquid helium guy.
Well, I don't understand.
He wants more money.
Well, it better not be more than $1,000. That's all I've got on me.
That's exactly how much it is.
Number 7, Season 11.
She said yes.
Congratulations!
The main thrust of the entire season is Sheldon and Amy's wedding. The season begins with her accepting his surprise proposal and ends with the day that sees them become husband and wife and discover super asymmetry, which will eventually win them a Nobel Prize.
So instead of super symmetry, it would be super asymmetry?
Super asymmetry, that's it!
And speaking of relationship arcs, Howard and Raj's relationship goes through some rough times when Raj finally decides to stand up for himself and all the ridicule Howard is constantly laying on him.
I can see you're upset, but I'm gonna need some ground rules. While we're apart, can I see other needy Indian men?
Get out!
Penny and Leonard play second fiddle to the big season storylines, but still provide some great moments and are good show anchors for all of the stuff going on around them.
That's my wife.
Number 6, Season 12.
I have been encouraged, sustained, inspired, and tolerated not only by my wife, but by the greatest group of friends anyone ever had.
The final season of a show can be a very hit or miss proposition, as the writers try to finish strong and wrap up all the important storylines in a nice little bow. And we think The Big Bang Theory did it quite well.
We won.
Sheldon and Amy got their Nobel Prize, and Leonard and Penny got pregnant.
So, do you wanna?
Well, I can't get more pregnant.
The fact that after 12 years, Raj, the biggest romantic of the group, still hasn't been able to find his special someone didn't sit well with all the fans. But at least he got to escort Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And besides Sheldon's completely unselfish and heartwarming Nobel Prize speech, the biggest moment of the season might have been Leonard seeming to finally reconcile with his mother.
If I want you to accept me for me, then I guess I'm gonna have to accept you for you, so I forgive you.
Number 5, Season 4.
I just want to say I'm a big fan. You're my 15th favorite technological visionary.
Only 15th?
It's still 6 spots above Steve Jobs.
In Season 4, Howard gets back together with Bernadette and eventually gets engaged, while Sheldon and Amy begin their not my girlfriend relationship.
So, Amy, Sheldon tells me you're a neuro something or other?
Neurobiologist. Your check engine light is on.
But while those relationships will become a huge part of the show, Season 4 is really all about Priya. Raj's sister initially shows up as a fun fling for Leonard post-Penny, but eventually becomes a very serious relationship that affects everyone around them.
Why are you holding hands? I forbid you to hold hands.
Raj hates that Leonard is sleeping with his sister. Penny realizes that she shouldn't have broken up with Leonard, and Sheldon realizes that Leonard is the center of their group. But regardless how you feel about the whole Priya storyline, the season has some truly top-notch moments, including Shellbot, Zazzles, Sheldon's acting lesson, and the magic trick.
Two of Hearts. I hate you.
Number 4, Season 6.
Leonard, why do you always do this? Listen to me, you are the one I'm with. You know I love you, so will you please relax because you're driving me crazy?
From Penny finally telling Leonard she loves him, to Raj being able to talk to women without the help of alcohol, Season 6 treated fans to moments they had been waiting for years.
You're talking to me.
I am. And I'm crying for a whole different reason.
And we can't forget that Howard spent the first few episodes in space, and the next few episodes talking about it. A lot.
It's my official NASA portrait.
To Stuart, your comic book store is out of this world, just like the guy in this picture was.
We also learnt some things about the characters we never knew. Sheldon is a decent hacky sacker, but is terrible at Pictionary, while Amy doesn't mind a little spanking now and then.
Get over my knee. Let's begin.
Oh my.
Season 6 was also when we were first introduced to Professor Proton, and we got our only ever glimpse, albeit quick, of Mrs. Wolowitz.
You like chocolate chip cheesecake?
Sure.
I'll make one.
Number 3, Season 7.
Okay, everybody. Who's ready for a scavenger?
One of the complaints levied against Season 7 is the stalled development of most of the characters. And while it may be true that there was no great seasonal arc or character growth, it's also true that pound for pound, this is just one of the best and funniest seasons of the show ever produced.
Hey, Romeo, repair your relationship on your own time.
Season 7 brought us Raj's scavenger hunt and his murder mystery party, Leonard's itchy red sweater, and Amy's ruining of Raiders of the Lost Ark.
And if he weren't in the movie, the Nazis would have still found the Ark, taken it to the island, opened it up, and all died. Just like they did.
Also in Season 7, a drunk Penny proposes to Leonard, a stalking Sheldon meets James Earl Jones, and an embarrassed Howard recounts the story of the first time he met Raj's new girlfriend, Emily.
I'm sorry, I tried to unclog it, but you didn't have a plunger and water was spilling out everywhere.
Right, just water.
Howard also melted our hearts with his song for Bernadette.
Oh, we couldn't have imagined how good our lives would get from the moment that we met you, Bernadette.
Number 2, Season 3. Season 3 gave us our first real taste of they will in the ongoing Leonard and Penny will they or won't they relationship.
Leonard, you're back.
Yeah, I just stopped by to say.
While they did go on a date back at the end of Season 1, Season 3 saw them fully commit to a relationship upon Lenny's return from the Arctic. At least until Leonard's unreturned I love you and the evil genius doings of Will Wheaton.
Hey, look! They named their team after me.
No, it's not. Never mind.
Season 3 was also the season that saw Sheldon sing Soft Kitty to Penny and got a restraining order from Stan Lee. We also finally found out how the elevator broke in the classic flashback episode.
Give me that.
What'd you do that for? I had plenty of time.
You're welcome.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Season 2.
I don't know, Sheldon. Are you Star Wars?
How can one person be a whole movie?
While the writers were still working out the kinks and ironing out the characters in Season 1, in Season 2 they had everything right where they wanted it, on this smooth-sailing, hysterical, nerdy ship.
Something's wrong.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure.
Sheldon is now the Sheldon we all know and love, and Penny and Leonard's post-date friendship is getting stronger. Leonard even gets his first real girlfriend of the series when he starts dating and unwittingly moves in with Dr. Stephanie Barnett. Howard and Raj have also grown into fully developed characters and aren't just supporting caricatures.
She's not my type.
Too bad, because she was checking you out before. She was? Of course not. Look at her.
Howard even shows some true emotion when Leslie breaks off their friends with benefits relationship, leading to the awesome Jewish girlfriend experience.
She's a hooker, isn't she?
A prostitute, yes.
You already gave her the money?
Yes.
Thank you.
And finally, we just have 3 words for you. Leonard, Nimoy, napkin. Enough said.
All I need is a healthy ovum and I can grow my own Leonard Nimoy.
Okay, all I'm giving you is the napkin, Sheldon.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.